Well, I chose the right clip. No dialogue. Perfect. I was always inspired by silent sound.
It's great. Thank you for being here. And I guess, you know, we've been doing sort of origin stories of each of these. And from what I understand, yours came with seasickness in a way, right? This is going back about 25 years or so?
Yeah, myself and Emma, who produced the film and is my wife, we took a trip with a friend of ours, I think it was 22, 23 years ago, at about the same time of year that the evacuation had taken place. We thought, okay, we'll get on a small boat and we'll, you know, recreate the journey and see what that was like, very sort of glibly. And it turned out to be extraordinarily challenging. The channel was very rough, and it was genuinely a frightening experience. And that was us going on holiday. We weren't heading into a war zone. Right. So the respect that we came away from that experience, respect that we came away with for the people who got on those boats, knowing they were heading into a war zone. I mean, it's unimaginable, unthinkable. And I think that was really the genesis of the project. And as we got deeper into it, I wanted to try and retain or find a storytelling approach that would retain some sense of that visceral experience. What was it like to actually, you know, be there and try and put the audience there?
Yeah. You have made so many movies that people love. Memento, the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Interstellar, we could go on and on and on. But as you've noted, this is the first time that you've really done a piece looking at, based on history, sort of grounded, well, the way you put it, quote, first time I've taken it on any kind of real subject matter, any kind of historical truth, close quote. And I just wonder if that was as daunting to you as some of these other massive things that you've taken on over the years, just because it was a new thing.
It was very daunting. For a British person to take on this story, it's a story we grow up knowing. It's part of the national spirit. You talk about the Dunkirk spirit, you know, and so it's sacred ground. And to a certain extent, you have to put that out of your mind and just try and do the best job you can. But there's a moment where I was privileged to be able to sit with some of the veterans who'd actually been there. There are very few of them left, and they're in their late 90s now. And that came with it a very heavy sense of responsibility. One of the stories I was told by somebody who's since passed on, who I got to sit with, was about seeing somebody just walk into the sea, seeing men walk down to the sea and swim out. And I said to him, were they really trying to swim out to the ships? Were they killing themselves? And he said he didn't know, but he knew that they were dying. And I just immediately thought, well, I have to show that and try and get that across. And that's the clip you saw.
Yeah.